everyone. It's 5:30 and the day is starting in China. The weather is horrible today. Got a rainy, cold day, but that doesn't matter. We're pretty busy today, so let's get going. Let's do this. The coffee party's done. Next up is the office. So you see me still wearing the masks, kind of pretentiously under my mouth. Pretty much what everyone does now. The coronavirus is still a thing. It's pretty much gone in China, but everyone still runs around with masks. So when there's no one around, everyone just wears them like that. We're gonna go to the office now, and this is my first office basically, which is just a studio apartment that I rented and made my recording studio. So that's where you see me make all the better quality videos. That's where I do consulting calls. That's where I do webinars. That's where I do all of those things. Then after that, we're gonna go meet my project manager for all the sourcing projects. So we help you source your private label products or dropshipping products in China. And for that, we have a team here on the ground. We're gonna go for a coffee later. I'm gonna take you with me. After that, we're gonna be hitting the gym together, you and me. And after lunch, I'm gonna go and drive to my other office, which is the one where my partner basically is working from, where our staff is, our Amazon team. After that, we're gonna go home. We have one more consultation call. I have some breakfast in the office, and then do the first consulting call there to kick off the day. Now we're here. This is my little one-man office, just a studio pub. Here's basically where all the magic happens, where all my own work is done, where maybe you recognize the background, where I record my videos. Very simple setup, just two lights here, a little bit of light in the background, microphone, a little camera here, a whiteboard on the table, and here I keep cracking. So I got my first call in half an hour. I'm gonna prepare for that a little bit. A little breakfast, a little quick coffee. The first call basically is a guy who I consult and one-on-one on the phone. We're building basically his e-commerce business. So he starts with 0. The goal is within 30 days to make him money. Within 2 months to have my whole fee repaid. And then from then on, we're gonna keep working together. That at least is the plan. I talk about the 3 phases that we go through with an e-commerce business, right? If you are not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button now. Because at this channel, usually we talk a lot about e-commerce strategies, how to make money online, sourcing your products in China, all that kind of stuff. It's not 6 yet. The first call starts at 6, and I have the last call at 8 tonight. At 10 is bad time, and tomorrow we repeat the whole thing. Most of the times, you know, I can stick to 8 hours, 10 hours, maybe 12, you know. At this time where, with all the uncertainty, where we're losing customers, COVID-19, whatever you want to call it, is affecting all businesses around the world. So during this time, definitely is a little bit more pressure. There definitely is a little bit more of an outlook to cash flow. So the very first thing that I do every day when I start in the office, before I pick up the phone, before I do anything else, after I have breakfast, I look at the numbers. So I open our sales numbers, how much money did we make today, how much money came in the last 24 hours, how much money did we spend, how much money is going to be spent this week, how much money is going to be coming in projected this week. Just really keep track of what are the costs, what's the income, what's the profit we can do, what investments are we taking now that will pay off after some time. We're hiring new people, and giving away a little bit more control of our own sourcing projects, where we have the project manager handle more of these things, and you're gonna see that later when I meet her for a real coffee and not that kind of stuff. Happy that you come with me today, that you join me in my day, and I hope that you find a little bit entertainment and information to just look behind our curtains and see how our Amazon team operates, how we're set up, how things in China are looking. I'm going to take you in the metro later. I'm going to take you around a little bit through the city. So I'm looking forward to the day, and I'm going to jump in the first call now. We went on for an hour. We went over the complete e-commerce strategy that he can use long term. We're starting with sales funnels, then we're going into Amazon FBA and also using Shopify, dropshipping, all of that. A little bit of an insight. I always share my little drawing board here with you if you're my client, and we jam out strategy that you need. So if you're interested in working with me one-on-one, there's a link below this video where you can have a 30-day free trial to one-on-one consultation with me at the moment. That is likely to expire very soon. Now I have 1 more hour. We're going to be focusing on a little bit of daily planning. I'm going to be following up with some of the customers that are on payment plans that did not follow through with payments. So I'm going to do some calls there, and I'm going to take you with me to the meeting with the manager. So it's almost 10 o'clock now. I finished most of my daily tasks. I checked off everything that I need to. The office has no electricity, so I actually wanted to record a video, but that didn't work out because they do some maintenance. There's no electricity. I got all my daily communication, all my stuff done. I've got 4 hours of work done. This is what I really love. You know, that's why I like to get up early. That's why I force myself to sleep early. Just because, I mean, it's 10 o'clock, half workday is done. This is the time where most people start working. I really love that feeling, because now I got my head free. I got all the stuff checked off. I got the consulting done. I got the daily tasks done. So now the only thing I need to focus on is growth. Now my mind is free. Now I can think about how do we grow the business? How do we stay alive during the crisis? How do we prosper during the crisis? Focus on new strategies. We're going to have some new offers coming up here soon. So make sure to subscribe, because we have so many awesome things coming your way. For now, I'll just order lunch. So I'm going to share my screen with you, my phone screen, basically how we order lunch in China. I always pre-order everything so that when I get home later, everything is done. I don't have to cook. I don't have to prepare. I just need to take it and need to eat. So let's order some food. For lunch, I always eat salad. If I don't eat salad, if I eat something like heavy, I'll be tired. I'll be so tired the afternoon. I'll have to nap, and I can't really afford that. So this is like a little app here where you can just order whatever you like. Really, it's for food, but you can also have any kinds of, you know, you can get medicine delivered. You can do whatever you like, really. So I like this tuna salad. I'm gonna add that to my cart. I want to have sweet potatoes with it. That sweet potato, I can't read it, but I know what it is. Now we have some dragon fruit and some mango that comes with it. So we add that to the order. Then let's have a look. My girlfriend's getting one too. She likes, we have the tofu here. So let's order that one. She's gonna get the salad with that, some banana with it, and some orange. We go to the checkout. Yes, let's check out. They always have crazy discounts for all of that stuff. So I'm just gonna choose the address here. It's 56 RMB, that's around $7. I'm gonna order that to arrive at 12:40. And then boom, we pay everything online. We pay everything with WeChat. That's, by the way, also how I bought the coffee earlier. Just everything goes with WeChat. You'll see that later with the metro as well. When I go into the metro, everyone just you go in using a barcode through WeChat on your phone. So basically, this is where I live. Someone down here. This is where I live, and the food is up here. And now I get this tracked. Where's the food? What if there are any status updates? If they need to call me. So we're now on our way to the coffee shop. You can see it's a little bit more traffic going on. So we're gonna go get a coffee now, go meet the project manager.
Yeah, I finally got the contact with the one of the supplier. Actually, this glass fiber is difficult.
Yep.
I didn't find anybody like really making this.
Okay, no problem.
I find one, but they are not really like, it's like super expensive, like import material or something.
Yeah,
so
but it doesn't matter. Like, don't think about the
fancy.
price for yourself, because it's not you making the decision eventually on what's a good margin and what
But it
not.
doesn't make sense. They source in China for import products. This is what I was thinking. So they sent me the quotation, and then I said, okay, this price needs to be included with this one. Okay.
Yeah.
See, like the way they make the presentation and everything.
Yeah, that's why I was asking if it's a trading company or
It's
not.
a
because usually,
manufacturer.
yeah.
It's a manufacturer, I'm sure. I checked the location already. It's in the industrial area.
Yeah.
I always check location, like where they are, you know. If in the office building, they
Yeah,
are.
there's no way.
But if it's like in the industrial area and it's in Dongguan,
Yeah.
and then I check. I don't want to deal with Chinese company, then it doesn't make sense for me.
I can't find the file.
And so far, I only find one is impressive. Like if they really do this, you know. The others, I didn't find anybody have this
Yeah, can you use this file later and just put the prices next to it? Can you say, okay, this, you know, the size is the price? Because we need to have his pictures in there, and it's like, okay, this product is this price, he needs to have
I need to put his picture in.
Yeah, I know it's not nice. Maybe we have this.
You see, this one is very similar as those products here. No?
Yes. Do you have estimated shipping costs for these as well?
If I know the packaging, yes. But now the shipping cost is not. It's
Okay,
crazy.
so we just give them an estimate. We say, what's
we can do like a DDP.
Yeah.
DDP means like custom clearance and tax. If your customer want it, like all included.
Yeah,
so not use his own VAT.
Yes.
Like not use his own like a tax number to clearance the goods. We clearance everything. So there are two ways.
Yeah.
One is by CV and by truck. So you take the container there and the truck. When the container normally go to Germany and then change to truck to delivery. Second way is after the container arrives and then UPS delivery. And I think UPS delivery is good. $7.
Price is raised.
Now it's like 10.
Crazy.
Now that's why I said this is not the time.
When I started out 4 or 5 years ago, we were looking at $5.50.
To American it's cheap, like $2.
Yeah, this guy's in Denmark.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. Like the costs are not the problem. The problem is the revenue. How much can we sell them for? So if it doesn't matter what they cost, as long as you can have, as long as you have a markup on it. But it doesn't matter. We can send them an estimate and say, you know, right now it's 10 kilo, but in a month it might be 15 million. So done with the meeting. Now all the sourcing projects are sorted out and she can take care of the rest. I'm going to the gym. Here we're at the gym. It's like a little CrossFit place, you know, you can go boxing here. Hello. .30, almost done. Pretty much through with the workout. Maybe 20 more minutes, and then everything is done. I go home. I gotta change plans though because my girlfriend texted me, promised her to go eat dumplings. Now it's time to eat. My girlfriend's waiting already, so I'm a little bit in trouble because I still gotta shower and still gotta go to the restaurant, and then I still have to go to the meeting. So it's sometimes a little bit of a challenge to get all the components of life together, you know, like your private life, your work life, especially if you're pushing towards like the next step, the next phase in your life, in your business, then there's no work-life balance. And you know, the thing is, like, you gotta get your spouse on the same page. She understands, you know, she's 100% behind the goals that we set. We have big goals, and she's behind it. She knows that there's a lot of work required, so even though she gets mad sometimes, but after all, she understands. I just try everything to stay fit, to stay healthy, so that I can perform, so that I have a clear mind. I'm not always into gym. I go run a lot, I go swim. I used to do triathlon, but now because of the virus there are no competitions, so I became a little bit lazy when it came to the training. Before it was twice a day, now it's once a day, 6 days a week. And hoping to stay fit, you know. It's home. I've got my salads. We're just downstairs here. Looking forward to eat them, but still gotta wait because gotta go eat dumplings first. So I pick up my pretty girlfriend, and now we're gonna go. What are we gonna eat? Dumplings. So this is how we order food. Lots of restaurants don't have stuff anymore to take the order. So you basically scan the code on the table, and then you have, you choose the food in the phone, you order, and then the food comes to your table. So you have the whole menu basically in the phone, and then they know what table it was ordered from. You just choose what you like, and add it to the order. Food. Dumplings are here. Cheers. Nope.
Now you're awkward.
No cheers. Oh wow. So good. We're just done with the meeting. I met my partner, and now in the metro, going back home. So here we have security checks. That's kind of a standard, so every bag is screened, and the water bottles checked and that kind of stuff. I'm gonna go back home. I have one more consulting session later. Just been 40 minutes in the metro, and you see, even if you own your own business, there still is the occasional commute. But I think what you also could see from today, my day started at 6, my first call started at 6, now it's 6 again, 6 p.m. So we're 12 hours in, we're not done yet, I still have calls, it's still work, But I hope you can see that since you have the freedom of your own business. I went for lunch with my girlfriend. We spent 2 hours together. You can just set the time however it fits, however you want to. Hard work was not sitting in a cubicle, was not doing any of that. Is it still work? Yeah. All in all, the rewards can be so big. So if you haven't started your own business and you need help with that, you need consultation, you want to get off the job, even if you like your job, but you want to have the kind of second income, the security, additional, whatever you're seeking, Head over in the description, there's a link to schedule free consulting, 30-day free trial. Just check it out. I'll go home and then I'll show off my salad that I finally get to eat. I really wanted to eat my salad for lunch. Now I do need something green though, so I'll catch you when I'm home. I'm home. I'll show you my salads. Not my salads, this one isn't mine, that one is though. So get a little bit of green, get a little bit of good stuff. We started this video here on the balcony this morning, so we're gonna end it here with the view of in the night. This is how the city looks when when the 9 to 5 people get off work. That's it for the day. Tomorrow we'll repeat, except I'm not gonna go to the office with the girls. I'm not gonna meet my partner, and I don't have a meeting with any of the sourcing, team. Not every day is the same, Tomorrow's a day where I really dial in on building new, exciting things out for you. So make sure to subscribe to this channel, because we're gonna reveal that all very soon. That's it from me today. I hope you liked this video. If you did like this video, leave me a comment what you thought about all the, the Chinese side of insights, and whatever you like to know. Like this video if you did like it, dislike this video if you didn't like it, and I'll catch you tomorrow.